Eric, a tough game there, eventually going down 1-0, but it was a really hard-fought battle with teams that both really wanted to win in the end. Unfortunately, that own goal was the only goal of the game. How did you see it from your view?
Yeah, obviously very tough. Look, for us, we always worry about kind of the way we want to play, our actions, our mentality, our approach. They came in a little bit defensively. They got that, I would say, fortunate goal. Then they had something to defend. But look, I think it's hard to describe so early after the game in terms of the emotional side. But at the end of the day, I think our boys brought the right approach, right mentality. No matter what you want to achieve in life, you've got to be on the front foot. And they showed that today. Didn't go for us. Now we're going to have to do it the hard way. That's life. We're determined to do it. We've got to refresh, rebuild, get some bodies back, and have a crack next week.
You mentioned bodies. How far away are they from actually coming into the team and playing?
Tucker pulled out before the game. TJ pulled out before the game. Josh wasn't available this week, so they'll be back to make the squad competitive. But look, I'm confident. No matter who we put out there, we don't change the way we want to play. So the boys were warriors today. I've said that before. I'll say it again. So. It doesn't matter who's out there. We've got to play a certain way, and sometimes, it's a tight game and you just miss out. That was that night. So we'll rebuild, I guess, as I said earlier. We'll have a good look at it. We've got a different game next week against Northcote, who, they'll be on the back foot because of their loss on the weekend, so they'll come out firing, and we've got to match that.
You mentioned Northcote. It's always a real tough game there, whether it's home or away. How do you approach that game? Do you sort of take a different approach in the last couple of games of the season, or you still stick to what you guys have been going week in, week out?
Oh, look, for us, we don't change the approach. If you think about where we were 10, 12 games ago, like I said, if you want to achieve anything in this game, in whatever level you're playing, I think the right way is to be on the front foot. So the beauty of this competition, he's the top six. So we'll have to do it the hard way, but take it one game at a time. Northcote's going to be a tough challenge for us, but I'm just proud of the boys. They fought. They probably didn't get what they deserved today, and that is football. But we go again.
Michael Vassiliadis was really rock solid in defence there. He was winning all his challenges, really nullified their attacker. How important was he and the other back line? They really showed and stood up despite being a goal down. They really stood tall and really did the boys proud.
Yeah, Michael's an absolute beast. His just keeps getting better and better and better. So he's a massive part of what we want to do. You're right though. It's not just Mickey. It's the way we want to defend. And we need to focus on that. So now, though, given the situation we're in, it's going to test us. It's going to challenge us. So what do we value? What's important to us? How much do we want it? Do we have to bounce back? And, of course, the answer is yes. But we're always just focused on actions. And, again, let's see where it takes us.
Thank you, Eric, and good luck next week.
Thank you.